This is breaking news from the Las Vegas Review-Journal, sponsored by Michael Gaughan's South Point Hotel, Casino, and Spa.
Okay, we still have some chairs here in the front row. UMC team members, sit down. Okay. Well, good morning, everyone. I'm Mason Van Harling. I'm the Chief Executive Officer of University Medical Center. I just want to say thank you for joining us today as we break ground on a very important project at UMC, an important part of our history. We love our history here at UMC, so thank you for being a part of it today. The UMC ReVITALize project. This is a large-scale project spanning our 26 acres here at 1800 West Charleston, which will include major renovations and modernization of UMC's facade, spanning across every single building at UMC on our campus. And in addition to the development of 2 healing gardens, new campus lighting, refreshed and robust landscaping, new signage, a brand new entrance off of Shadow Lane, which I'm very excited about, and much, much more. As I look throughout the crowd today, there's so many people that have been a part of bringing this day to reality. So again, I can see all of you out there that have been a part of this. So it means everything to me, and it took a long time. As I was talking to one of our commissioners, this project probably would have been done, but we had a little thing get in the way, which was the pandemic. But we're back on track and excited about this project overall. But also I see so many other people out here that have been a part of UMC's continued ongoing success as an organization. First and foremost, I want to thank Team UMC, the employees of UMC. I see many of our UMC Blue out there. It truly is an honor to work with each and every one of you every day, to see all the great work that you do day and night serving our community and the passion and love that you give to our patients. So again, thank you for everything that you do. I'd also like to thank our UMC Governing Board members, our Clark County Commissioners for their continued guidance and support of UMC. We're fortunate to have many of our trusted leaders here today, including, I've got a list here, it's a long list here, so I'm glad of the turnout. UMC Governing Board Chairman, Mr. John O'Reilly, Commissioner William McCurdy, Commissioner Knapp, I know he's here or working his way around, Commissioner Knapp. Board members of UMC Governing Board, Renee Franklin, Mary Lynn Atlantic, Mr. Chris Haas, Commissioner Jones, I know I saw you earlier, Commissioner Singerbloom, hey. Dean Kahn, UNLV, Dave Marlin from Vegas Stronger. Thank you, Dave, for joining us. Chief of Staff, Lena Vora. Thank you, Dr. Vora. Did I miss anyone? I think I got everyone. So please also, these projects don't happen without some very important partners in building and design, including our trusted team partners of Martin Harris, and we're going to hear from Martin Harris in a little bit. Grand Canyon Development Partners, and the Friedmutter Group. And I saw Brad earlier, and we're going to have some of our construction partners come up here very shortly. With your support, this project will continue to put UMC on the map, building on our strong reputation and position as Nevada's premier healthcare leader. So thank you all for joining us today as we celebrate the launch of this historic project. Our first speaker I'm going to invite up has played an instrumental role in guiding UMC to its unprecedented success over the past 10 years. my boss, and thank you for hiring Mr. Riley. I'm glad we've got a great partnership. I'd like to invite UMC's Governing Board Chairman, Mr. John O'Reilly, up to the podium.
Thank you, Mason, and thanks to all of you for being here, and thanks you, each and every one of you, for everything you've done to make today possible. How many of you, just out of curiosity, have lived in this community for more than 10 years? How many more than 20 years? How many more than 30 years? How many more than 40 years? How many more than 50 years? How many more than 60 years? Well, we're running out of years, but I think it's significant because you look at the gal behind us, our beloved UMC. She's been here 92 years, going on 93. God bless her. She's seen all of us and our predecessors come and our predecessors go. I was looking at the wind forecast today, and I said a hat might be appropriate. As I looked in my closet, and my son Tim said, "Why'd you wear that old hat?" Well, here's the answer, Tim. The Desert Inn. How many of you remember the Desert Inn? She was beautiful too. She came, she went. UMC came and she stayed. And she's getting better and better every day. If you look at today's significance, it may not be apparent to all of you or many of you, but for the last 15 years, the evolution of where we are today has been in process. About 15 years ago, some of us started looking at healthcare in our community with a much greater focus and realized that not only do we need a medical school that graduates MDs for our community, but also we need a hospital that is revitalized and appreciated for what it has done and what it can do. So some of us began about 15 years ago focused on what we can do to get a medical school. Then some of us were told a medical school without a revitalized hospital is not going to survive. And what you need to do is look at UCLA, look at the Texas Medical Center, and look at other great medical centers around this great country of ours and say, what can we do in Las Vegas? Not to duplicate the Texas Medical Center in all of our lifetimes time forward. We're not going to be able to do that. The same thing with UCLA. But what can we do? Well, that's what we've been identifying. That's what we've been doing for the past 10 years. When the county commission trusted us as a governing board to spend the days, weeks, and months, every day, every week, every month, to the extent necessary, providing assistance to the development of this hospital. A lot of people don't realize how perfect this structure is. You know, if you look at a lot of hospital facilities now, the idea is to have different buildings and different locations for different things. Well, if you look behind you, you've got the trauma unit, the only level 1 trauma unit in our community that's saved many lives throughout the past many, many years. You've got our children's hospital. You've got the burn unit. You've got cardiovascular. You've got orthopedics. You name it, this hospital has to provide and does provide to its patients. So over the last few years, not only we revitalized the finances, but we've worked on the inside. That is what we provide, how we provide it, and how it looks. And through that period of time, everything from our finances to our services to our care to how we look inside is improved. Now it's time to look at the outside and make that promise of what you're going to see inside. As architects would say, you know, you don't want to make a promise on the outside, you can't deliver on the inside. Well, ladies and gentlemen, with this project, we're going to make that promise on the outside of what we're delivering on the inside, so that as people drive down Charleston, they're going to go, wow, she looks different. You know, I didn't realize that's the hospital? Look how cool that is. They have emergency room around the corner, a children's hospital. They have a burn unit. They have a transplant unit. All those things are going to be obvious to those who are now looking. So today is not anything but a transition of what is yet to come. I think what we've done so far is noteworthy, but what we're going to do going forward is extraordinary. If you look at this as a phase in the evolution of UMC, look forward, you're going to see, we call it a women's and children's hospital. Some would say it should be a children's hospital alone. We've looked at both alternatives. There's arguments whether they should be separate or together. The reality of it is, part of the analysis is, children begin with women. And if you're going to take care of children, maybe you should take care of them from conception to birth and thereafter birth, since some believe that that first 9 months of existence is probably the most important part, just like building the foundation of this building. So, with that, I'm here to say once again, thank you very much for everything each and every one of you have done for UMC. Thank you to each and every one of you who have entrusted yourselves, your health, your loved ones to UMC. And thank you very much for believing in UMC. She has been the fabric of our community for 92 going on 93 years. By the time she celebrates her 100th birthday, she will look like the best looking 100-year-old chick you've ever seen in your life. And she will be delivering more on a daily basis in this community. So with that promise, please stick with us. Watch the ride over the next few years. Beginning today, it's only going to get better. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Chairman O'Reilly. Great words, and thanks for all your dedication and contributions to UMC. So I'm thrilled to introduce our next speaker, who offers valuable leadership to UMC, but also to our community. As the chairman of UMC's Board of Trustees, please join me in welcoming Commissioner William McCurdy.
Good morning, everyone. It's a beautiful, windy day. Thank you, Chairman O'Reilly, for ushering in the wind and having us look forward to this 100-year-old beautiful chick that we're going to be celebrating in just a few short years. But I am grateful to be here, particularly because we know that UMC has been offering world-class healthcare and treatment to our Clark County community for nearly over nine decades. And I'm so grateful to be able to hopefully witness in person the ribbon cutting once we get done with this revitalization project. I'm so grateful also to be here with my colleagues from the Clark County Commission, Commissioner Justin Jones, Commissioner Tick Sagerbloom, and all of you. And we know that when this campus originated in 1931, it was a one-room facility right along a dirt road right here at Charleston. But we're all going to be able to celebrate this much-needed facelift for UMC to transform this entire campus and the surrounding area. I would submit to you that the staff, they deserve it. Our community deserves it. You all are the one who are on the front lines, who are ensuring that our constituents in their darkest times are receiving the world-class care that they need. And I am grateful to be with you as we embark on this journey for this beautiful project. And we know that this also reinforces our commitment to our community. And as we look forward to, I guess, the Children and Women's Hospital in the future, we know that when that time happens, we're going to be able to double down on our promise to the residents of Clark County. So I'm thankful to be here with you, looking forward to getting these shovels in the dirt, moving some dirt around, and getting things going. Thank you to our leader, Mason Van Halen, for all that he does. We know that leadership starts at the top, but it's learned at the bottom. So we thank you for all that you do to lead us forward, and thank you for allowing me to join you today.
Thank you, Commissioner McCurdy, and always an honor to work with you every single day and your advocacy for UMC and our community. So this project would not be possible without a dedicated team of construction partners and then the UMC facility management team here within UMC staff, but including a trusted general contractor to lead the project. We are proud to partner with Martin Harris Construction on this project. And I'm pleased to welcome Guy Martin, President of Martin Harris. Please welcome Guy up.
When he was asking how many years, I kept my hand up, kept my hand up, kept my hand up, and then all of a sudden I was feeling like my dad. And I'm like, really? I mean, okay, there we go, 60, I can put it down. 54 years I've been in Las Vegas. I was joking with our staff earlier, I've never actually received a piece of mail that wasn't in Clark County. That's how long I've been here. So as I'm sitting here and I'm listening to the other remarks and I'm talking, you know, the normal stuff, engage with the community, proud partner, all of that stuff, I looked in the windows of the tower behind me and I saw children's faces pressed against the windows to see what's going on. I saw patient room blinds moving back and forth. I saw staff standing up there. And the word that came to my mind in that moment was trust. Thank you very much for trusting Martin Harris Construction with your facility. Thank you very much for allowing us the time that we've had to go in and out of it. We've spent months over here doing all of the research and all of the review that we need to make sure this project will happen perfectly and as promised. But most importantly, I want to say thank you to Grand Canyon Development for being our partners from the inception of our pursuit of this job. To our staff, we reached out and we said, hey, anybody, you know, we have 331 people or so, and anybody got a cool UMC story? And we found out everybody does. Lives are saved, lives are changed, and trust is built in the walls of this facility behind me. So thank you again on behalf of Martin Harris Construction, all of our local subcontractors and partners, and I can tell you right now, your facility is in the best hands it could be. Thank you very much.
Again, thank you to Guy and all of our partners, as he mentioned, Grand Canyon, the Friedmutter Group, the UMC, Donatella, here she is, and her family's here. She picked up where Carissa left off and got it over the finish line, but very proud of you, Shauna. Okay, well, I would like to invite Chairman O'Reilly, Commissioner McCurdy, and Guy to join me up as we move forward with the groundbreaking. And really what we're going to do is sign this beam behind me. Probably the best paperweight today, by the way, too. But we're going to sign this beam, and then we're going to dig some dirt very lightly. But and then once we're done signing it and we get the event, I'd like to invite everybody to come up and sign this beam that actually will be used as part of the project. So if you wouldn't mind joining me, gentlemen. Okay. Can you move the podium? Don't block my shots.
Let me know if you need me to.
And if we can get some of the other commissioners to come up. And then we're going to turn dirt a little bit, and then we'll get the rest of the community to come up and sign. Yep. And then the UMC governing board members who want to come up and sign as well, we'll pass the pen around. Okay, if I can get some of the commissioners and our board members to come up, and we'll turn the dirt.
You've been watching breaking news from the Las Vegas Review-Journal, sponsored by Michael Gaughan's South Point Hotel, Casino, and Spa.